Let's start by imagining something. Picture yourself high up in the Austrian Alps. The air is so crisp and clean, the view goes on forever, but for some reason your world just feels small and heavy. We're about to explore a really simple but incredibly powerful story about a goat named Steffi. And through her eyes, we might just discover a whole new way to look at the stories we tell ourselves. So let's go on this journey with her and see what we find. And this is the thought right at the very center of our story. It's cold, it's sharp, and man, does it hurt. It's the kind of thought that can take the most beautiful landscape you've ever seen and just paint it gray. For our goat, Steffi, this single belief is the source of all her suffering. And maybe, just maybe, it's a feeling we can all recognize in ourselves too. Okay, so let's set the scene. We're on the Grossglockner, this magnificent mountain in Austria. This is where Steffi the goat lives, and she's waiting for her best friend, a sheep named Jacinta. But here's the problem. For 3 whole days, Jacinta hasn't shown up. The path where she always arrives is just empty. So how does Steffi react to this? Well, she doesn't just feel a little down. No. She lies down in the icy mud. She feels her hooves turning to lead. That one thought, she's abandoning me, it doesn't just stay up in her head. It literally pulls her entire body, her whole world, right down into the cold, hard ground. Now, what's so crucial to understand here is that the real source of her pain isn't the empty path. The path is just a path, right? The pain comes from the story she's telling herself about it. And that story, it's like a thick fog that rolls in and completely blocks out the beautiful, sunny reality of the Alps all around her. To help her see through this fog, we're going to use a tool. It's called The Work, and it's a method of self-inquiry from a woman named Byron Katie. It's this beautifully simple way to investigate those stressful thoughts we believe are true, just by using a few direct questions to find our own clarity. So we're going to take Steffi's painful belief and just shine a light on it using 4 very specific questions. Think of these questions as our path through her mental fog, a way for her and for us to find some clarity. And here they are, just 4 simple questions. They look so easy, but their real power comes when you answer them with total honesty. Number 1, is it true? 2, can you absolutely know that it's true? 3, how do you react when you believe it? And finally 4, who would you be without it? All right, so let's ask Steffi. Hey Steffi, is it true? Is Jacinta really abandoning you because you're a boring goat? Now, when you're stuck in that icy mud, the answer feels like a loud, definite yes. That empty path feels like all the proof in the world. But this is where things start to get really interesting. Question 2 pushes us past that knee-jerk emotional reaction. Can you absolutely know that it's true? Is there any room for doubt at all? Is your story the one and only possible reality here? And you know, the honest answer has to be no. Steffi can't possibly know that for sure. I mean, Jacinta could be anywhere. Maybe she's safe and sound in a barn down in Innsbruck. Maybe she got distracted by a field of amazing wildflowers. Or maybe she's just hanging out with her own family. Suddenly, the abandonment isn't a fact anymore. It's just a story. It's just a cloud of thought passing over the mountain. The third question really gets us to look at cause and effect. How do you react? What actually happens when you believe the thought that you're being abandoned? And this isn't about judging yourself. It's just about noticing. What does this belief do to you? You see, when Steffi believes that thought, the cost is huge. She gets depressed, she collapses in the mud, she snorts at other animals trying to be friendly, she totally ignores the sunshine and the fresh spring grass, her entire sense of peace, her happiness. She hands it all over to a sheep. And now we get to the last and maybe the most freeing question of all. Who would you be right here in this exact same spot on the mountain without that one thought? Just imagine the fog lifting. What do you see? Who are you then? Without that thought, Steffi isn't a victim anywhere. She's just a powerful goat on a beautiful mountain. She's the queen of her own world. She's free to soak up the sun, free to climb higher just for fun, or hey, even free to go look for her friend without that heavy, painful story weighing her down. She gets all her power back. But wait, there's one more amazing step. It's called the turnaround, and it's like holding up a mirror to our original thought. We're about to see what kind of surprising truths pop up when we turn Steffi's original statement around.
So let's look at these inversions, these turnarounds. The original thought was, she is abandoning me. Okay, what's the opposite? She is not abandoning me. Huh, that's definitely possible, right? She could just be busy. Now, what if we turn it toward the other? I am abandoning Jacinta. Well, yeah, by judging her and making up a story without knowing the facts. And finally, let's turn it towards oneself. I am abandoning myself.
Let's just let that one land for a second. I am abandoning myself. So often, this is where the real truth is hiding.
You see, while Steffi was so busy waiting for Jacinta, the sheep, to come along and make her happy, she had left herself behind. She'd completely abandoned her own needs, her own joy, her own incredible strength, right there in the mud. And this is what brings the entire lesson home. Steffi's story is really a mirror for all of us. It's about taking back ownership of our own happiness, becoming the master of our own mountain peak. I mean, just look at this contrast. It's night and day, right? With the thought, she's weak, dependent, literally stuck in the mud. Without it, she's strong, she's free, she's the master of her own life. And remember, nothing about the mountain actually changed. The only thing that changed was her relationship with a single, unquestioned thought. And that, right there, is the ultimate takeaway. The pain we feel, it so often doesn't come from someone's absence or from an unreturned phone call or an empty path on a mountain. It comes from the story that our mind instantly and automatically attaches to it. So, I'll just leave you with this to carry with you. We all have our own inner mountains, right? Our own majestic, beautiful inner landscapes. The real question is, while you're waiting for someone else to appear on the path, in what part of your own mountain have you left yourself behind?